Breaking news. Miyetti Allah declares we won't support a southern candidate for presidency. Northerners are better manager and will help Miyetti Allah to be better. A southeast candidate is a no, no. Hello, my wonderful people. As stable as unstable as water are these very people. Remember, the same people have said that they are going to support Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. The same people now are saying that they don't think very much that they will support a southern candidate. You know, the majority of were the first to tell Tinubu that you came the other time, you supported us, you helped us go through this, we are going to support you. Now, Miyetti Allah are saying because of their own personal whatever, they feel very strongly that the South will not help them. The South will take them back to where they've been before. You know, Buhari coming on board has made them to shine, and they don't want to have that light being dimmed or this, or showed down. So they want to continue in the same abode, in the same frequency, and the person to help them get there is a northerner. So southeast, no, no. Let's understand what's going on. Miyetti Allah, we won't support a southern candidate for presidency. Northerners are better manager. In an interview with The Sun, Bodejo said Northerners manage the country better than their counterparts in the South. Since a Northerner came on board, Miyetti Allah has been reckoned with, and we've had opportunity to be alive in the country. Previously to this time, is as though we were not part of the nation. Even though Nigeria is one, we are not going to support a southerner to become the president from the for the north. We will not let that happen because a northerner is better to manage this nation than a southerner. A northerner, you can see Buhari leading, how Miyetti Allah have come alive, and now you know the name. Previously to this time, you never knew that there was a group called Miyetti Allah in this nation. The northerner has demonstrated that there is no difference among them in the region. They don't show who is Fulani and who is Hausas. And this is what we like. Unlike in the south, the northern people have managed the country better. The southerners have not done that. The southerners are discriminatory and don't want to have anything to do with Miyetti Allah. If your enemy asks you to join him to scatter your father's house, can you support him to break your father's house down? You shouldn't do that. But if he overshadows you and helped you to accomplish that, you would cry later. So there is no point. The southerner will bring us back to where we used to be and clip us down. It will be difficult for a southerner to manage Nigeria, include the Miyetti Allah, and give us our own respect that we deserve, the way northerners will do. The northerners that are ruling or governing were trained by our leaders, and they hear us, they have meeting with us, so we are on the same page. He also spoke on the grazing route, adding that states should return areas earlier marked for reserve for cattle headers. Ruga is politicians' language of politicians, while cattle colony is the language of the people. We want to eat government money. We have grazing reserves, he said. No southerner will give you a grazing reserve. Only a northern governor, only a northern president. All those governors before they were born, we had these grazing reserves. Some were grazed upon years before they even came on board. Why don't they want to give us back our grazing reserve, saying life has gone on? To last 2 weeks, the governor of Jigawa invited me to come and see the kind of grazing reserve they have, and I spent 5 days visiting and investigating. That's why I want a northerner, because they will help us get our place back in the country. So this is what is happening. The reason they want a northerner is because a northerner will help them get their place back in the country. But a southerner will not agree. A southerner will kick against it. And so for that reason, they want somebody who will support, who will aid, and who will enable them to carry out whatever activity with no consequences for their action. In fact, they particularly said a southeast person is a no-no, that in fact a southern person will make them go back in extinct. Before Buhari came on board, I didn't even know that there was a group. I knew Fulani herdsmen. I see them carrying cattle, but they were a peaceful group who go about their own thing. until somebody gave them an idea that the land belongs to them and they should retrieve it back from those who has taken it from them. Before you know what was happening, they became violent. People that could not be stayed with, and look at the resultant effect. And so they are not missing words when they are telling you that they've discovered that a northerner is somebody from the south will not enable them to get what they want. It's only a northerner that will understand them. In fact, it mentioned the governor of Jigawa, who he went to see, and they were able to discuss and facilitate areas and see how they can come on board, and do some of these things. Particularly speaking, I'm not sure, maybe I missed it. Any northerner has declared intention to run for the presidency. But this same Miyetti Allah were the ones, I told you, they told Tinubu before that they will eat his money and they will say bye to him. They were the same people who said Tinubu was their choice candidate, and they're going to give 110% to Tinubu because they feel very much that he will support them. He has their interest at heart. Now, speaking again, that interest, that support, that mindset has changed again. So when you look at it, human being to a large extent are what we call chameleon. You think that you've got them on this part, you'll be surprised and you'll be shocked when they turn to the other side, and you will discover that you never had them in the first place altogether. You thought you did, but in the real sense of things, you never had them. They have their own interest at heart. They have what they want to do. And when you thought that you're on the same page, you are the only one on that page, by the way. Nobody is there with you. You are the only one there. You thought you are with somebody, but no, you are on your own. Or you're on your own. So that's what my ATL is saying, that if anybody wants to become president, the person has to first of all give them an assurance that they will stand for them. Okay, they will stand for them and they will not go against them, that they will protect their interests. Okay, so this is what is happening. Mighty Allah have said the only person they will support, you know it's somebody who is from the north, because they feel very strongly that the northerner will understand them, will support their interests, and will enable them to get their desire position. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Have a lovely and a fantastic day. Bye for now. Bye.